Hello and welcome back to Kirkby Bank, this O'Gee's Railway, and an update on the building of this layout. In this video we've actually got some boards down to lay track onto. Storage level is all complete, and we've got some lighting under the storage level, so as you can see actually what stock is under there. So now we've got some boards down, we can consider doing a bit of planning as far as the traction's in. I've got a rough idea of what I want to do, but I'm going to use template and any rail 6 to do some planning. Hopefully when I've done my plan in any rail 6, I can import it into template and actually start building the track. So that's what I hope to do, is construct all the point work for or the majority of the point work for this layout using a template and actually build it myself. So that's another new challenge anyway. So let's get on with the video and we can see how we progressed anyway. Right, I've been altering the main structure to support the boards, mainly because the bridge here was too high for the actual supports that were coming across here, so I've had to raise it by 50 mil. That was the original height, so I had to raise it that much in order to get the rolling stock through. So you can see I've cut that out, and I've made it this framework, which is a bit of a patchwork, so as the line from the bridge curves around and we'll make it underneath all the boards. So that means that we are 50 mil higher here than we are round there. So what I've done is this area here will all be the station, coming all the way down here to roughly where the curve starts, and then if we come round here, then this stays on the same level as up there where the station is, but then from then on it starts dropping all the way down round, and you can see where we put some packing pieces in, slowly going smaller and smaller, so that loses the gradient. But the good thing about this is you're actually going into a gradient that way, so this is 1 and 100 coming down, and then this is coming into it, so it's fairly level. So that's worked out really well. So the other thing is that where you're coming off the storage and entering onto the main layout here, you'll then go round the back there and follow the curve for the on-ramp over there, and somewhere over there it should actually join the station. So hopefully that's made things a little bit clearer anyway. I shall have to carry on this, and there's a few bits just to fill in and raise up, sort of likes of here. That piece needs to be put in there to raise it up to support it. But in the next few days I should actually have all this framework complete, and there's another piece to go in here, and then we'll be putting some ply on it. Well, oh no, before we do the ply, I'm going to actually put some LED lighting underneath here, so at a flick of a switch you can turn lights on all the way underneath, because otherwise it's going to be quite difficult to see what the stock is. So yeah, next few days we'll get that sorted, and also get the ply on the top. Right, all the boards now are complete for the support for the ply for the main layout. See, that's going down at 0.8 degrees, and then that runs all the way down there, and then it's been lost into that side, so that side is about virtually level. So this side is now coming down at 0.4 degrees, which is 150, something like that. So that's negligible really. So all I need to do now is sort out some of the lighting underneath, and once all that has been done, we'll actually put the tops on it. I have ordered some sheet supply, so the next week or so we might start looking at that. Right, I'm just preparing some lighting, LED lighting, which will go underneath the main layout to light up the storage area. So this is what I do. This is a piece of trunking, well, it's the lid of a piece of trunking. Double-sided tape. The reason why I put double-sided tape on it is that this is a lot more sticky than what you get on the backing of the LED, the strip, and it doesn't come off, because the last thing you want is it all to come off, start peeling off. This is it. Right, that on there. Peel it back. Just peel that off. Another strip. It's all sticky at the back. Off. That's going to come off in one piece. Right, so now right, it was at this point I'd lost the audio, so at the moment I'm proceeding to put the the LED strips on the double-sided tape. Cut this down a bit because it was quite long. We'll do a bit of soldering in a minute to link all the LED strips up together. Right, so now we get the soldering iron out and start linking them all together. So you just have to link all three of them in parallel to the input 12 volts. Right, so now we completed that and we'll just go over a test. So temporarily I'm just touching the wires into a chop block to see whether it works. Success. Yeah, we have a success and it all works. Right, I'm just putting the finishing touches to the lights on the right hand side using one of these switches. This has got a built-in LED in it, so it's a little bit more complicated than just a normal toggle switch. So you'll need a negative on it for the LED to work. So now if we take the positive to make sure these polarities are right, otherwise your little LED that's in there will not work. And go around there. So now if I go with the other side there and switch the 12 volts on, there it is, this should work. So now, yeah, little LED lights on there, and all the LEDs that are underneath there on the right hand side light up. So that's a success. So that means that lighting for both sides is now being done. So we can then carry on with getting the rest of the boards completed. So that'll be my next little task. down and taking shape. Just around the corner there. Just the awkward cuts on the corner, so we'll carry on with that. Right, so this is basically the majority of the boards down all the way around. Still got this little bit to do over here. I mean, these will be trimmed once I know more where my track's exactly going to go, but that's the basic boards down anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for getting this far anyway. And if you can do the usual sort of thing of click and subscribe, any comments are welcome, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. So bye for now.